Sebastian Fundora's upset split decision over Tim Tszyu to capture the WBO and WBC junior middleweight titles at T-Mobile Arena capped a surprisingly good card of boxing in the debut Amazon Prime Video show. In a back-and-forth battle for the temporary top spot in the division due to Jermell Charlo's unsuccessful challenge of Canelo Alvarez followed by family issues. In a fight that originally felt like a letdown following the injury to Keith Thurman, Fundora was able to take full advantage, winning a lot of rounds and in the end claiming a tight split decision victory, with the judges scoring it 115-113, 116-112, and 112-116 in his favor. With that being said, what did we learn from Saturday night's action? Here, the State of Boxing gives you 5 takeaways plus a quick breakdown of the division. Number 1. Fundora is getting better. Less than a year after suffering a devastating knockout at the hands of Brian Mendoza, Fundora, without so much as a tune-up, fought valiantly after profusely bleeding from the mouth and nose as early as the second round. But he didn't just fight bravely, but intelligently, finally using his 6'5" height and 80-inch reach to his advantage. Fundora made history by becoming the first brother and sister duo to win world titles simultaneously. Number 2. Even in a loss, Tszyu's stock went up. After suffering one of the most brutal cuts since the Lennox Lewis-Vitaly Klitschko fight years ago, Tszyu could have easily thrown in the towel or lobbied for a no decision but fought like a champion, continuing to try to press the attack despite the gruesome injury he sustained at the elbow of Fundora. After the fight, he still sounded confident and ready for a fight with anyone, and due to his crowd-pleasing style, fans will be waiting. 3. Boxing on Prime will basically be Showtime. With the same format, including the steady Brian Custer hosting along with Mauro Ranallo doing the play-by-play, Amazon Prime picked right up where Showtime left off. So for those who were sad at the ending of Showtime Boxing, at least you get the same familiar faces, unlike when HBO Boxing met its fate. I think we speak for many boxing fans who can say we still miss the call of Jim Lampley and Max Kellerman on fight nights. Number 4. The 154-pound weight class is heating up. With Fundora's upset, along with Tszyu's style and the incoming superstars from one division south in Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence ready to challenge the division's incumbents and a possible eventual return of Jermell Charlo, the division should provide some of boxing's most exciting action in the near future. Finally, at number 5, Errol Spence is back. Despite his entrance into the ring immediately after Fundora got his hand raised to allude to a championship fight at his new weight class against the new champion, WBO President Paco Valcárcel has already announced that the WBO will order negotiations for Fundora versus Crawford as soon as next week. However, it is also possible that Fundora could simply relinquish the WBO title, take a lucrative fight with Spence, and allow Crawford to challenge for the WBO crown against another opponent, possibly Tszyu. All in all, we enjoyed a good night of boxing and a promising look into the 154-pound weight class. However, questions still abound. Will Charlo, who is still the Ring Magazine champion, return to the ring, and if so, will it be at 154? Until he makes his decision, there won't be true clarity in the division despite interesting matchups that are sure to come, but for now he remains number 1 in the division, now followed by Fundora as his primary challenger. Charlo, Fundora, Tszyu, Spence, and Crawford. 154 is now one of the 3 hottest divisions in boxing. Stay tuned.